What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex Yu, and you're watching the DC edition of the Ragin Nation show. This is just a web series where I talk about all things that matter to me in the DC Extended Universe. This is episode number 39, and I'm sure by now you all have seen the Batman vs. Superman final trailer. You also notice that I did not do a reaction video for it. I also did not do a trailer review for it. And the reason why is because I decided that I am not going to watch any more marketing for Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice. Mainly because the last trailer before this one, I felt it gave too much away. And I don't want to have to deal with what I dealt with in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which is the marketing in the film gave away the entire movie. I don't want to have to go through that again. I want to watch the movie with very, very little expectations and not knowing anything. And I felt the previous trailer before the final trailer gave a lot away. So I decided not to watch it. But there's some things you just can't get away from. I went to watch Deadpool on Thursday, and they showed the Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice final trailer. And it was a really well-made trailer, okay? It was a good trailer, and in a way, I kind of wish I did do a reaction and a trailer review for it. But I will tell you that it is a really well-made trailer. It's a type of trailer that doesn't give a whole lot away. In fact, it almost feels like a teaser in a way, mainly because it is just random clips here and there of Batman and Superman, but it doesn't show Doomsday, it doesn't show much of Lex Luthor, it doesn't show much of the story except what the title suggests, and that is Batman vs. Superman. So I think that's how you cut a trailer. Zack Snyder did a very good job with this trailer, and I'm just going to take a moment to talk about a lot of some of the things that I really liked about the trailer. First of all, it feels very fun. It makes the tone feel a lot more lighter because of just the way the trailer plays out. But one of the things that I really liked a lot about the trailer was the way it showed Batman fighting the thugs in the warehouse. That was really cool. That's like straight up like Batman Arkham Knight style. Because I'm playing Arkham Knight right now on PS4, and I noticed that the fighting style is very similar. And, you know, props to the people who worked on Arkham Knight for making the fighting system, like, really realistic. And props to Zack Snyder for taking inspiration from Arkham Knight and making it emulate the video game, because that is absolutely awesome. So, love the fighting style that Batman uses in Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice. The next thing I liked about the trailer was that it actually makes Superman look like the bad guy. It starts off with Batman, all right? And then it ends with Batman. So this one focuses on Batman, and you know, we're so used to Superman being the hero. Well, let's turn it around a bit and make Batman the hero and Superman the enemy, because after all, the movie's called Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice, so you gotta root for somebody. We know that they're gonna come together and fight a common foe, but the core of the movie is Batman vs. Superman. Much like Captain America Civil War. You know, in the marketing for Captain America Civil War, it's all about the teams. Team Caps or Team Iron Man, alright? So, I think that Zack Snyder and DC Entertainment and Warner Brothers felt that, you know, that style of marketing kind of works. So let's make the fans root for one or the other. And in this sense, they decided to make us root for Batman, and I think it totally works because it really brings us back to the focus of the movie, and that is Batman vs. Superman. All right. The final thing that I really liked about the movie is, of course, the money shot, and that is at the very end of the trailer, the final trailer. You see Superman throwing a swing. Batman in his armor suit, he blocks it with no effort at all. In fact, he didn't even feel the impact. It didn't like send him flying across the streets. He just blocked it, and then Superman looks at it and he was like, what the? You know what I'm saying? And when I saw that, I was like, oh, because, you know, that's our first time seeing the armor in action in its you know, why it's made, why he had to make it like this to go up against Superman. So I'm just thinking, is it laced with bits of kryptonite or something? How did he do that? But anyways, that was an awesome trailer. Forget about everything you saw in the previous trailer. This is the trailer to watch, and it was awesome. So I'm assuming that after this trailer, it brought a lot of more hope for some of the fans that kind of doubted this movie. I mean, I think it's going to be a pretty decent film. I thought Man of Steel was decent. I don't think it was great. But I think that this film will be better. Now, the big question is it going to actually be good or great or phenomenal, outstanding? Well, here's the part where we got to talk about. Because this is just a rumor, okay? Now, this came from a Drew McWeeny at hitfix.com. And according to his sources, after a test screening, Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice didn't have quite the positive reaction that the studios had hoped for. All right? I'm just going to read this to you. My guess is what's going to happen is based on what I'm hearing is Justice League is going to get moved back, and that Ben Affleck Batman movie, that's what's going to end up in that spot. My guess is they're going to throw whatever money it takes at Ben Affleck to make that Batman film happen sooner rather than later. They're going to need to rebuild again. They're going to need to win people over. They're going to need to lay some different groundwork. I don't think this is going to be the springboard into Justice League that they wanted it to be. So, apparently, there's some bumps along the way getting to Justice League. And we were hoping to see Justice League in 2017. And, well, it looks like it might not be happening. But this is just a rumor, all right? It's not 100% for sure. But I think the studios are slightly worried. What can you do? I mean, the test screening took place. People didn't react too positively to it. The movie's coming out a month from now. And so what are they going to do about it? Well, they're not going to do anything about Suicide Squad or Wonder Woman. That's kept in the, well, Wonder Woman's filming right now, and they locked in a date for that. And Suicide Squad is already locked in, and, that's almost complete, pretty much. But then Justice League is in production right now. And you've seen photos of Henry Cavill, working out and all that stuff. And while they can stop production if they need to, and if they decide they want to focus on Batman, honestly speaking, I think that might be the smarter move. I never really thought about it, but I think that having the fans appreciate Batman might be the smart move. Mainly because, first of all, Batman is just more... a character that, generally speaking, a lot of comic book movie fans really like. They like to watch Batman. I mean, look at the Dark Knight trilogy. And I think that based on what we've seen so far, a lot of the hope, a positive hope from the fans has been achieved. So I think what Warner Brothers might do is that they want to make a good Batman film in their new extended universe. Hopefully it's going to be good. Maybe they'll make another one. But if they're really, really feeling that the reaction was not positive enough, they might have to delay Justice League. Now, once again, all this stuff is all rumor. There's no 100% solid detail on if this delay is really going to happen. But to be completely honest, I feel that they need to lay down more groundwork before they get to Justice League. I think from Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice to Justice League, it's just too soon. It's Warner Brothers' way of doing things in their comic book movie universe. It's almost feels like the complete opposite, or in fact, it is the complete opposite of what the Marvel Cinematic Universe is doing. But the Marvel Cinematic Universe way of doing things actually works. They have all these solo films to build up towards the big film. In the DC Extended Universe from Warner Brothers, there is none of that. Which is just Man of Steel, Dawn of Justice, and then boom, you're in Justice League. So, there's Suicide Squad, but still, that feels very, very, disconnected from Justice League. But anyways, I think it would be a smart move to have Batman come out, Wonder Woman, maybe one or more character, and then go on to Justice League. I mean, if they really want to help build up the fandom first and the appreciation for these characters before they get to Justice League, I think, to be completely honest, after watching Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice, Justice League is just too soon. Alright? But anyways, that's really all I have to say in this video. What do you guys think about it? Do you think that it is a smart move to delay Justice League and bring in Batman first? Or do you think you just want to watch Justice League and watch a solo Batman movie afterwards? I think that with Batman coming out first, we will at least see his personal story before we get to them working together. You know, the transition's a little bit too sudden. You know what I'm saying? So let's develop it. After all, it's one big story. So let's have that character development. Let's have the story development before we get to the big climactic finale. Anyways, that's all I gotta say in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, if you want to see more of these videos, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter at Ragin Nation. My name is Alex. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.
That doesn't seem so tough.